By 1560, Calvinism and Catholicism has become highly militant religions. Their goal is to convert each other's religion. Their struggle for minds and hearts of Europeans was the chief cause of religious war that plagued Europe in the 16th century. Economic, social, and political forces also played an important role in these conflicts. Of the 16th century religious war, none was more shattering than the French Civil War known as the French Wars of Religion. French king prosecuted Protestants, but the persecution did little to stop the spreading of Protestantism. Huguenots were French Protestants influenced by John Calvin, made up 7% of French population, but up to 40 to 50% of nobility became Huguenots. House of Bourbon, which ruled the southern French kingdom of Navarre and stood next to the Valois dynasty in the royal line of succession. Valois monarchy was strongly Catholic. Ultra-Catholics were strongly opposed of the Huguenots. The 30 Years' War battle raged in France between Catholic and Huguenot side. In 1589, Henry of Navarre, the political leader of the Huguenots and the member of Bourbon dynasty, succeeded to throne as Henry IV. He was never accepted by Catholic France, so he converted to Catholicism. Crowned king in 1594, the fighting in France finally came to an end. To solve the religious problems, the king issued the Edict of Nantes in 1598. The edict recognized Catholicism as the official religion of France, but it also gave Huguenots the right to worship and enjoy political privileges, such as holding public offices. It gave the Huguenots access to universities, to public office, and the right to maintain some 200 fortified towns in the west and southwestern France for self-protection. In sum, the main cause was the rivalry between the powerful Catholic and the Bourbon noble families. This was manifested as a struggle over religion, initially fueled by availability of large numbers of unemployed French soldiers following the recent end of a long series of the war against Spain. The French monarchy became weak after the death of King Henry II in 1559. Some powerful French noble families who were ambitious wanted to take advantage of this situation to gain more power. As a result, their interests clashed and conflicts began. Animosity between Catholics and Protestants were also on the rise. In this situation, Catholics were supported by the House of Guise, while the House of Bourbon sympathized with the Protestants or Huguenots. The monarchy tried to intervene and reduce tension between the warring factions and bring about religious toleration in France, but it failed, as both Catholics and the Huguenots were not ready to compromise. In sum, there are four causes of the French Wars of Religion. First being monarchy, second Calvinism and Roman Catholic Church, third, fractional rivalries between major families in France, fourth, economic depression. It was all resolved by the Edict of Nantes by King Henry IV.